Hey, Steven is here. Welcome back to my Samsung Galaxy series where I put this S23 Ultra to the test against some of the best cameras on the market while trying to find the limits of this phone. And today, let's focus on low-light photography. All of these shots were made with this Galaxy S23 Ultra with the new Super Telephoto zoom lens. As you guys might know, this phone has many different modes for photography and video, like auto, night, pro, and even expert raw photo. So today I want to see what is the difference between these modes and most importantly, find out which one is the best. I film videos and take photos professionally, so I'm especially excited to see just how capable this phone is when it comes down to low light conditions. And hopefully you will learn how to get the most out of your phone and take stunning low light photos and go from this to this. So it's not only a test of the camera, but also a tutorial for beginner users who want to try mobile photography. And spoiler alert, this is my very first Android phone, so I think if an iPhone user like me could figure it out, then so can you. Sit back, relax, and let's get straight into the video. Okay, now let's try the long exposure shots. I'm not sure what to expect from this Samsung, but we'll see, I guess. This phone has a lot of smart features for, let's say, night photos, but they're not as good as manual controls over the camera settings. So let me show it to you. I select the night photo, night mode right here, and we go to 10x zoom, 10x camera. I'm gonna be doing it handheld. Let's find our framing like this, and let's take a shot. Hold your camera still. Now let's have a look at the photo. And to me, it looks bad, to be honest. It feels like when you take a photo and then boost your shadows in the Lightroom, and it just looks super flat and you get a lot of details in the shadows area, but it still looks without contrast. I don't know, I don't like it. So instead of using night mode, it's better to go into the settings. It's under the same menu, and we go to pro mode. So we go into 10x camera. We lower our shutter speed like this. In this case, we're obviously gonna need our tripod because there is no way I can hold still for a couple of seconds. And this is a very important point right here, guys. A lot of people think that auto settings are so good on this phone and they can just go handheld wherever and film everything. When in reality, well, you will see in just a moment. The tripod is really essential here. Okay, guys, and you can see the screen of the phone. I'm recording it as well. I think the settings are easy to understand if you're a first-time user of the Samsung interface, because it's more or less like the DSLR cameras. That's what I like about this phone. So ISO 250, let's take a test shot and then we can adjust our settings as we go further. A quick note for the beginner viewers, ISO is the sensor sensitivity to the light. The higher the number, the brighter the image. The lower the number, the darker it gets. Also, high ISO values introduce a lot of noise, whereas lower ISO give us clearer image. In my experience, having shutter speed around 1 second would be sufficient for this lighting condition, but the image preview is a little bit too dark. It has histogram right here, but it still does not reflect the current situation of the frame, so I have to go with my feeling basically. Let's do 1 second shutter speed and see the result. And yeah, beautiful. It looks so much better. Okay, let's take one more. I think we're nailing 1 second shutter speed is perfect for this situation, and we can lower our ISO a little bit so we get crisper image and less noise. And also what's important, I want to avoid any shakes, because when you do a long exposure shot, every movement of the camera will be noticeable. It will be blurred or out of focus. So we want to use auto timer. I will set it to 2 seconds like this. Our shutter speed is 1 second. Let's make it 2 seconds like this, and let's hit the shutter button. Then we wait 2, 1, and the photo is being taken right now. All right, now I'm excited to see the results. Let's go over here, and it looks much better. But where this phone is supposed to shine in expert raw, because I think it's even better than the previous mode, which is better than auto mode. So it's like 3 levels we've been through at this point, 3 levels of quality. We have auto settings, then we have the pro settings, and then we have pro raw settings. And in this case, we are supposed to get the most details out of this phone. It always starts at the wide angle lens. I don't like it personally because I mostly use the telephoto lens. I wish it was saving my previous settings like this. I'm sure there are settings like this. It's Android, obviously. Okay, so I'm at the ISO 100, which is not high enough to introduce a lot of noise to the image. So 100 should be good. And the shutter speed, let's set to 2 seconds only. I would not do it longer than this. We'll just do a test shot and then I will adjust as before. I set up the timer, obviously, so I avoid any unnecessary shakes, and let's take the photo. Okay, 2, 1, and the photo is being taken. Let's wait a little bit. Now let's see the results. And wow, this is so much better. This is so much better. Okay, yeah, this looks amazing, guys. This one definitely looks like DSLR shot. Now let's do a horizontal photo so you can see the difference. But I'm already surprised. I'm really surprised. Keep in mind, it wouldn't be possible to take this kind of shot handheld. You need a tripod or a stable surface so you can leave your phone without any movement. You set up this timer like this and then you wait for the shot to be taken. And let's see. Oh my god, it looks incredible. This looks amazing. Incredible. Let me know what you think, but I think so far this is the most impressive shot from this phone, and this is why I think it's better than the iPhone. It wouldn't be possible to do this on the iPhone. Also, guys, just so you understand, even if your image looks really good like this, the preview looks this way, so you're not able to have any reference in your shot where you're pointing your camera. The only way that I can know about my exposure is this EV meter right here, which says I'm at almost 0, so this is good enough for me. And let's take this photo one more time. Yes, and this is the result. Now it looks perfect and looks sharp, nothing is blurred. I can edit this photo also in Lightroom if I want. You just hit the Lightroom icon and then it's being added to Lightroom catalog. Alright guys, so you see we went from this photo taken with auto settings to this one, and the difference is immense. And all I did basically just switch into manual mode. Now, looking at all these photos, do you think there is any other phone on the market capable of such results as this S23 Ultra? Well, I'm not so sure, but see what others think in the comments down below. It's also important to mention that all of these photos were so easy to edit for me right on the phone. I'm a fan of the stylus, so I will be posting a separate video on how to edit the photos right on the Galaxy S23 Ultra. Because these photos are in RAW format, they contain so much information that I can edit them without problems and bring out so much details, which is way better than just using the auto night mode. Now guys, what do you think about the low light photography on this phone? I know there's probably gonna be someone in the comments who says, I prefer the auto mode without editing. Yeah, so leave your comments below and help me out with the algorithm. And I just thought of a joke. Do you know why Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra went to the bar at night? No? To take some shots in the dark. Get it? Like some shots, dark. Yeah, I don't know why I did this joke. I take it back. Also, what I don't like about this Galaxy is that when you set up all your settings and you want to switch to different cameras, so let's say right now I'm at the wide angle X1 camera, but I want to go to X10. In this case, once the camera is switched, well, the settings are lost and it just adjusts the settings automatically. We go to 10X camera and you see the settings are completely different here. Then I go to wide angle view again. And yeah, you see it just keeps on changing even though I set up the settings as I wanted. I understand that the cameras have different apertures, different sensors, I understand that, but I wish it was implemented in a different sort of way. I guess this is it. Thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in the Galaxy S23 Ultra, then definitely make sure to watch this video where I put this phone against the $5,000 camera setup. So you definitely don't want to miss it. Click it. Yeah, I see you there. Bye-bye.